In the bustling heart of one of America's busiest airports, Amelia Brooks prepared for her day with a ritual of resilience. As a flight attendant for Sky High Airlines, her days were punctuated by the hum of jet engines and a carousel of passengers, each carrying their own stories and destinations. But today, her heart was heavier than usual, burdened by the weight of her father's illness and the medical bills piling up at home. Her father, a retired school teacher, had recently been diagnosed with a chronic illness that demanded costly treatments that insurance wouldn't fully cover. The morning sun cast long shadows across the tarmac as Amelia walked through the crew lounge, her uniform crisp and immaculate, her smile practiced but genuine. Despite her personal struggles, she was determined to provide a seamless and pleasant experience for every passenger. The scent of strong coffee filled the air, mixing with the faint perfume of jet fuel, a combination strangely comforting to those who lived their lives in the skies. Today's flight was a cross-country journey from New York to San Francisco. Amelia reviewed her passenger list, noting a full flight. Her eyes briefly caught the name Harrison Blake, a known venture capitalist known for his demanding nature and frequent first-class travels. Amelia sighed, hoping for a smooth interaction. As she made her final preparations, her stomach churned, not from nerves, but from the cheap instant noodles she had for breakfast, the only thing she had time to eat given her rushed morning caring for her father. As she tucked her blonde hair neatly under her cap, she reminded herself of the mantra her father often repeated: "Keep flying, Amelia, even when the sky looks dark." Boarding began, and Amelia greeted each passenger with a warm welcome. Her professionalism never wavered, her training kicking in as she assisted with overhead bins and fielded questions about seat adjustments and meal options. But the stress of her father's situation lingered in the back of her mind, casting a shadow over her usually bright demeanor. As the last of the passengers settled in, Harrison Blake made his entrance, his presence immediately commanding attention. He wore a tailored suit, his hair perfectly styled, a stark contrast to the weary travelers shuffling past him. His attitude was dismissive, his demands immediate. "Champagne, and make sure it's chilled," he snapped at Amelia as he took his seat in first class. Amelia nodded and forced a smile, though her patience was already fraying at the edges. The flight took off, and Amelia's day seemed to stabilize until turbulence hit. The aircraft shook violently, causing nervous glances among the passengers. Amelia moved through the cabin, reassuring everyone with calm words and a confident demeanor. However, her own internal storm was brewing, exacerbated by the day's stress and the unsettling contents of her stomach. As she reached Harrison's row to offer another drink, the unexpected happened. A sharp pain in her abdomen gave way, and without warning, she accidentally let out a loud fart. The timing couldn't have been worse. The cabin was quiet, most passengers engrossed in their devices or resting. The sound echoed, unmistakable and mortifying. A flush of embarrassment colored Amelia's cheeks as laughter erupted around her. Harrison's face twisted into a sneer. "Well, that's a new kind of in-flight service," he jeered loudly, causing another wave of laughter. Amelia's heart sank. The shame was overwhelming, tears pricking behind her eyes. But her professionalism didn't falter completely. She excused herself quickly, her voice barely a whisper. "I apologize for the discomfort." But amidst the mockery, a different kind of passenger had witnessed the ordeal. Jacob Miles, seated a few rows back, had observed the scene unfold. Unlike Harrison, Jacob's background as a social worker had instilled in him a deep empathy for others. He saw beyond Amelia's moment of embarrassment to the exhaustion and stress etched on her face. As Amelia returned from composing herself in the galley, Jacob caught her attention. "Excuse me, miss," he said gently, his tone kind. "Please don't let them get to you. We all have tough days." His words were a balm to her frayed spirits. Amelia blinked back her tears, touched by his kindness. "Thank you, sir. I'm just having a particularly rough day," she admitted, her voice low. Jacob smiled. "I can imagine. But remember, not everyone is quick to judge. Some of us understand." The rest of the flight passed without incident, but the interaction with Jacob lingered in Amelia's mind. His kindness was a beacon during one of her toughest flights. As the plane descended into San Francisco, the sunset cast a golden glow that seemed to promise better days. Once they landed and the passengers disembarked, Jacob waited to speak with Amelia again. He handed her his business card. "I meant what I said," Jacob explained. "If you ever need someone to talk to, or a friendly coffee, give me a call." Amelia took the card, her smile genuine for the first time that day. "I might just take you up on that," she said, feeling a spark of hope. In the weeks that followed, Amelia did call Jacob. What started as a coffee meeting bloomed into long conversations about life, dreams, and inevitably, the challenges they both faced. Jacob's understanding and support gave Amelia the strength to continue caring for her father, and her gratitude towards him deepened into affection. Their friendship slowly transformed into something more profound. Jacob became not only a confidant but a significant part of Amelia's life. Together, they navigated the ups and downs of their careers and personal lives, their bond strengthened by that fateful flight and the shared belief in compassion and empathy. Amelia never forgot the humiliation she'd endured, but it had led her to Jacob, a reminder that sometimes the most challenging moments could lead to the most significant opportunities. Her father, witnessing her newfound happiness, felt a peace he hadn't known in months. Months turned into years, and Amelia and Jacob's relationship flourished. They supported each other through personal victories and setbacks, their love a testament to the unexpected paths life could take. Amelia eventually took a leadership role in Sky High Airlines, using her position to advocate for more compassionate workplace policies. Jacob continued his work in social services, but with Amelia by his side, he also engaged in community outreach programs, often partnering with Amelia to fundraise and support local causes. Their story, born from a moment of vulnerability and understanding on a flight across America, continued to inspire those around them. They often shared their tale, a reminder of the power of kindness and the potential for new beginnings no matter how high you fly or how hard you fall. As Amelia looked back on that transformative flight, she realized that every storm she'd weathered had brought her to where she needed to be. Beside her, Jacob smiled, the glow of the setting sun reflecting the enduring warmth of their love, a love that had soared above the clouds and brought them safely home. And this brings us to the end of the story. Thank you for watching till the end. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you did, don't hesitate to like the video and share it with your friends too. Subscribe our channel and turn on the notification bell for more fascinating stories. Have a nice day.